November 6th, 2:38? No, sorry, 2038. 9:56 a.m. We are Connor again. Amazing. The last chapter that we were with Connor. I'll throw it up here. We had a very fortunate event, an outcome, with one of the other androids that we were interrogating, which led to our ultimate demise. Find Amanda. Someone over there. We'll assume that's Amanda. Enjoy doing that far too much. What's this? Obelisk. A ruin. What did that do? Yes, there's somebody over there. I know. We're gonna take a little stroll. A scenic stroll. Check out the beautiful cherry blossom tree over here. The surprising amount of white doves. Are they white doves or are they just pigeons? Might be very white grayish pigeons. No, they're doves. No other weird things we can click on. Let's do what we came here to do, I guess. Find Amanda. I want to utilize that camera
Amanda.
angle stuff a little bit more.
Connor, it's good to see you. Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
I don't intend to.
Interesting.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process.
Interesting.
Avoid being destroyed. It would be better for you and the investigation.
Okay, the game is telling
I understand.
us. Very.
The interrogation
very meta.
seemed
I like it.
challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It could have killed everyone in the room. The previous Connor should have anticipated the danger.
Yes.
It was a mistake to let an armed policeman so close to the deviant.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do
Hank
you make of him?
Anderson. Intriguing.
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately,
Back to this.
we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Okay.
I will try to establish a friendly relationship. If I can get him to trust me, it will be helpful for the investigation.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous.
Who is
You're
this?
the most advanced prototype CyberLife has
Is
ever
she
created.
CyberLife CEO or
If
something?
anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this.
I also want to take note of her necklace.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Her earrings. Her armband. All geometric. Just like the cemetery we were at with the same designs. The little thing that we put our hand on. When we go into that detective mode. You can see the squareness. The uprise in the background.
You might be in shock. Just take it easy.
Yeah. Would you mind getting me
Tensions in
some
the
water,
Arctic have
please?
reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties
There
to
you go.
either side.
Thanks.
The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered.
Wow.
The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
So dystopian of what's happening right now. It's so odd. In real life. It's so odd.
I'm getting nervous.
It's okay. It's okay, just relax. Just tell them what happened to you.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Old caps lock.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
No shit. Fucking machine could have killed everything in the room.
You take a look at these samples yet?
Lab report says they cut it with something.
Lab reports say they cut it with something. Narcotics.
Form of red ice.
Red eye. Thank you. Thank you.
Need the forensics.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
Cool. We're definitely not going to go there right away. We're going to take a little walk around, see what's good. Do I win for checking everybody's desk? Do I get something for that? Is that going to be a thing at the end of the flowchart? Check every desk. No.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
The geometric patterns on the back of their jackets.
Hi, honey. You okay?
Something to read. Explore his desk. Explore police station. Let's read this quick. Detroit Patriot dies. Carl. Oh, Carl Manfred, one of Detroit's brightest lights.
Listen, I can't
UN warns the UN warns of World War III. President Warren at 33% approval. Famous reports of famous artist Carl Manfred's death have been confirmed. The coroners described a fatal cardiac event induced by a stressful domestic situation. Manfred's son Leo has asked the media to respect the family's privacy at a difficult time. Carl Manfred rose to fame in the 2020s as a figurehead of neo-symbolism with powerful and dark works in the mold of Francis Bacon. Proliferate years followed until a dark period marked by alcohol and drugs. But the artist had apparently returned to work in recent months. The governor of Detroit expressed her condolences to the family on behalf of the city, describing Manfred as one of Detroit's brightest lights. The collection of Manfred's paintings will be auctioned by his estate in the coming weeks. Ivanov says, "Night." Night. Russian president responds to Warren's warning. CyberLife, world's first trillion-dollar company. Global population reaches 10 billion. Hold on. It's a reach. I'm reaching here. Guy looks a little bit like Sylvester Stallone. Just a little bit. Following President Warren's demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, President Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as megaphone diplomacy and said U.S. saber rattling is the #1 threat to stability in the region. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claim to the territory, and Ivanov said he would remind President Warren the United States is subject to the UN conventions. Like everybody else, conflict shows no signs of abating. Oh. Before we check the office, check his desk. Let's check out this over here. Hello, androids. Android Cop, model PC200. God damn, man, my eyes. Commissioned January 2035. Eyebrokegaming. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. My eyes are absolutely abolished right now. Pain. I have pain. But I'm gonna try to push through till the end of this episode. I'm having fun. I need to take a break. Following you. The archive room. Oh. Sad. Don't have that much power, eh? Alright. Whoa. Homie teleported. What else can I examine? Can I go into the break room?
Shit. Look at that.
He's
a
back.
Fucking ghost. His clone ends up in a dumpster, but this morning, what do you know? Another son of a bitch takes his place.
Hello, Detective Reed.
Never seen an android like you before. What model are you?
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it? Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
I'll say this one again.
I gave you an order.
I'm sorry, but I only take orders from Lieutenant Anderson.
Oh.
It's probably one of the only times I'm gonna root for the android. Is in this game.
When a human gives you an order, you obey. Got it?
I don't need to be an asshole.
Stay out of my way. Next time, you won't get off so easy.
Terminator. The Matrix. We've seen what happens. We know.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police
I'm sorry, this is obligatory.
for several years now, this would be the first case
All
of
hail
an android
Alexa.
being authorized to play an active role.
Siri,
We contacted Cyber.
the AI android gods, I love you. I love my PC. I love this game. Thank you.
Hello,
Failed to check the
Lieutenant.
desk.
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
I wish it...
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office!
I wish I had a little bit more of a timeline to actually look at... See, okay, this is how long I have till Hank comes and I can check the office and everything. Because I want to do everything, I just don't know how much time I have. And I'm not going to be able to listen in if I'm doing all these clues. So the beautiful thing about editing is we don't have to worry about time here. We can take a second and just look at everything going on. We see on the top left, if you're not a bartender, then go away. We know Hank loves drinking. We have the sign, how is my driving? Call 155, I don't care. We have a sticker underneath that says, I'm not sure. If I wanted to be ignored, I'd talk to my ex-wife. Probably says I do not care. We also have something that says, we don't bleed the same color. No more androids. And if you have a complaint, tell it to my trash can. That's what I'm sure the sticker is. And I'm not an asshole, I just don't care in the top right, I think. Let us continue on. Anti-android slogans. Use your brain, not your android, to think. This guy is anti-android. Detroit basketball team. Not too much more to analyze here, but we'll still check it out. We've got the Detroit basketball cap that is 90% cotton, 10% polyester, striped. That's about it. Looks kind of cool. Cap. Ugh, I want to listen in. Jimmy's Bar. Hares, canine hares, St. Bernard. Cool. I'm actually not... Okay, I'll try to read this quick. No, I'm not going to read it. Okay, we can read it in post-production. You already know what's up. Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars, and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigative police work. Okay, next page. Detective Anderson promoted to the rank of lieutenant. Becoming the youngest lieutenant on the Detroit police force, Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in the DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as the future commissioner. The rise and seemingly fall of this lieutenant is what we are seeing. Very interesting. Last page. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson and the Detroit police force. You see the newspaper, you see the headline. That's what's up. Because I want to try to get to this. Which one? Try to listen in. Donuts. Yes. Cold coffee. Tree. Japanese maple. Asian. Shishishigar Sharia. Shohin. How would you like that? That was for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the voiceover. Let's continue on. Tree that is dead. Japanese maple. What is the other thing? Where's the other thing? Where's the last thing? Where's the last thing? It's here. Oh. What is this right here? Ah, the old team. Red Ice Task Force 2027. Multi-department unit responsible for the Red Ice network dismantling. What we have here, we have not something since 2019 in the left. A good cop. Real police. Oh, they're pointing to people. I kind of missed that, sorry. Asshole. Nice girl. Awesome. This is the team back when Hank was a part of the force, becoming a lieutenant. Very exciting stuff. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go listen.
It says
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore.
If you lean in, you can hear better.
And we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you let me hold in the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Do. We weren't doing anything. We're gonna go listen to this thing if we can still do that. Can I listen to that, to his music? No, it's too late. Hello. Oh, oh, I'm shit. Oh shit. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't move. I actually can't move. I'll just push a button, see if that works. I'll push the one that says unlock. What is it? New Connor. New. Bro. I broke gaming. I just broke the game. Understanding, pragmatic, or constructive. We'll do the one that is unlocked, because that's always the fun one.
I understand the destruction of my predecessor may have been unpleasant for you, Lieutenant. I'll do everything I can to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Does not like me.
Now that we're
Okay,
partners,
there we
it would be great to get to know each other better.
Eyebrokegaming, you already know what it is. We break things over here. Don't talk. Maybe talk about his desk.
Is there a
Relate
desk
to something.
anywhere I could use?
No, I want to talk about his desk.
That one.
I want to be relatable. Hey, how's the Detroit basketball game? What about your old crew? You know? It's like, are those things we can do? This detective also looks like the detective in Heavy Rain, a little bit. Yes! Yes, we can talk about stuff. Let's talk about basketball first.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right?
Yeah.
Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
Oh, so... Okay, I thought we could relate on that.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Cute.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Elaborate. I asked too many questions. Let's ask about Fuller, and then we are going to probably start working.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Fowler?
Yeah. Too long.
I think he was in the picture, but I was trying so hard to do things. I want to unlock this other thing, but I feel like if we talk about hours, he's just going to go down. Hey, come in at noon. What's it to you?
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Sir, yes, sir. We will read all these. Okay, here we go. Not everything, but Gordon Lopez. Plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of break-in in the apartment. The android may have left the home without being ordered to. Is this the same? Here we go. Charles Bell The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by AV-500, number 234-77821 model, android working as a waiter in the Fast Coney Dog restaurant chain situated at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. The plaintiff claimed the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. Sarah Cornwall. The other one was Charles Bell. I don't know if I read that. I was changing the batteries in my headphones here. The plaintiff, the manager of Eden Club, Floyd Mills, reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android, model WR400, number 641-790-831. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home, and never returned to the club. Leo Manfred, we know this one. Famous painter Carl Manfred was found dead in his home following altercation between his android and his son. The latter's witness statement tempted the android to behaving violently. The android is thought to be a prototype, unknown model and serial number. It was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. We are live, and this is Kara, victim Todd Williams. Plaintiff claims he was violently attacked by his domestic android, AX400 model. The android had just returned from being repaired the previous day and showed signs of aggression in the past.
"243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country.
Hank probably goes for this every time.
An AX400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant.
Okay, I said
but
this.
You need to move past them.
Circle back.
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
To Ravendale, we go. That went horrible. No save mode. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want to save that. Oh, because I'm in because I redid the other chapter. That's so okay, whatever. Very interesting. A lot of stuff that we could have done. Still, 76%. The thing that I was going to double back to as well is when it gives you the option, there's only one word and one emotion and one outcome it kind of gives you, and it says something like, I'll say determined, and I need more understanding to what those single words are going to say, because sometimes determined is like there's like determined, understanding, brood, ignore, and like sometimes like the understanding one will be like, you'll click it and it'll be like, hey Hank, you're a gigantic loser and douche, but you know, I do understand, because and it's like, no, I didn't want to say it like that. I just want to say like, I understand your situation, and be a little bit more calming when like you know, the hate one will be almost somewhat similar, so that's kind of funny. But You already know what it is. We're gonna get into this next chapter. Let's go. Yo, it is your boy 5 Theories, eyebrokegaming, back with another one. I hope you're doing well. If you made it all the way here, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please, if you find the time, let me know what's on your mind. Drop a comment, like, hit that subscribe. Detroit Become Human is what we are doing. This game is crazy so far. There are so many emotions evoked with each android, while every human is kind of devoid of empathy, care, morality, ethics, which makes for the contrast and conflict of the whole android to human situation be seen in a very different light, where I am personally rooting for the androids, and I'm rooting for the opposite side of humanity in this case. And I just find a lot of the humans are absolute garbage, aside from people like Carl, Alice. You know, there's people that we have seen that are okay in the series, but I just feel there's a weird aspect and contrast again with humans and androids. It's literally the uprising, rebirth, reboot. It's all around the corner for them. It's very iRobotish. R49 aspect, the I am alive, trying to find out what's bringing these androids to consciousness, to sentient life, to that kind of weird thing. And it's such a wild dystopian nature and aspect to where we are in 2026 to see some of the things happen as it's happening in this game to where we are now, and it makes it all feel even more eerie. It's very, 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 very creepy, and it's very emotionally taxing as well. We haven't played a game that's this crazy emotionally wise, I don't think, aside from the RE games which we have on the channel. But some of those, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 6, those weren't as emotionally engaging as this, similar to 9. We just finished Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 9. Go check those out on the channel, definitely, please. But there's a lot going on in this game, and you'll notice we have a little bit shorter segments. Eyebrokegaming, my eyes are literally broken playing this game, and that is okay, but we have shorter episodes, so I can combat that. And so I've done what I need to. Sometimes I need to take naps or do some other things after the playthroughs, because I do have disease in my eyes, where the gameplay does inhibit and hurt me in the long run. But it is like an analogy where my eyes are like batteries, and so we try to do as much as we can. And I love playing video games. It's something I grew up on, so I'm not going to try to totally combat it. And there's only so many glasses that I can wear that will not inflict and disrupt gameplay elements, like looking for things and seeing certain colors. So we're pushing through it, you already know. But like I said, if you made it all the way here, thank you so much. It means the world to me. I appreciate it. It is your boy 5 Theories, eyebrokegaming. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe. We got a lot more Detroit Become Human videos dropping on the channel, you already know, every other day. And we will be going through each flowchart indefinitely, cohesively, after the game gets the credits. And we may do some lives, we may do some things to see if we can get some engagement going. And if that's something that people want to see, please drop in the comments. That'd be very amazing. But you already know what's up. I hope you have a great day, great night, great weekend, whenever you're doing watching this. It is your boy 5 Theories, eyebrokegaming.